Hello and welcome to Soul Calibur 5's creation mode, where we're going to look at how you can create new characters. You've got the same 50 slots available, so there's a lot of diversity. So we'll begin by looking at a new character. Now you can edit an existing character, or you can create an original character from several templates. So we're going to have a look at the original characters. Firstly, you've got to choose the fighting style. We'll choose Raphael. We'll choose the sex. We're going to go for a female character, and then basically you can choose the height from either very small to very tall. But we're going to go for someone who's pretty average sized. And then you can set the base type. This is quite interesting, and then we're going to go for somebody who's a bit more larger framed. So we'll go for the large frame there. So just wait for that to load, and then you'll be able to edit various facets of that person. So there's a kind of basic body shape for that particular character. So we've already got the height and build. Now we can change the face from various templates. As you can see, these are very similar to the ones in the previous game, ranging from anime looking to a bit more serious looking, to quite butch looking, like this one here. You know, that's kind of almost manly. I think probably the most attractive looking is probably one or two. Well, cute, should I say. Now obviously you can change the hairstyles. These again are pretty similar to the original. You know, you've got the afros, you've got the kind of new hairstyles for the new characters, and you can obviously rotate that, and when you get into further options you can then change the colour. So we're going to go for a braided look, or I don't know, long flowing hair with a bow in the hair. So you can change the eyebrows style. You know, you've got different various shapes that you can use. Go for a bit more feminine looking eyebrows to thicker, fuller eyebrows. Now you can also change the voice type again.
Okay, let's get this started. Will you fight me?
So, you want to fight?
Let's get this fight.
You look nice and
Are you ready?
care to dance with me?
Let's get this.
And what you can do is then change the pitch and the tone.
Care to dance with
But
me?
that does sort of create some sort of robotic style voices. So that's the kind of head. Equipment now is where you can then choose the kind of clothing to go over the basic body. But something we want to try here now is the sort of size of the body. This is a kind of a new feature for Soul Calibur 5, where you can now change the upper arms. Look, she's got big massive biceps now and shoulders. Forearms, you can give her a sort of Popeye almost look. Chest, and then the hips now we can sort of make very wide. Thighs, we can make very thick chunky thighs now. So look, she's really putting on the pounds. Calves to sort of match, so she's quite chunky looking. And then you can sort of add bit of a stomach. It doesn't protrude massively, but it's wide. And then naturally you can go for a massive chest as well if you like that sort of thing, and then sort of, you know, add the waist, and there you've got quite a plump looking character. And then look, you can change the muscle mass to be very sort of defined to a bit more softer looking, quite stark kind of look there. So now we've got our basic sort of big character. We can then go back and change the equipment. So there are presets. You know, you can load samurai, ninja, pirate. But I think the fun part of the edit mode is actually starting from basics and working your way through each of the options, adding mix and match items of clothing to the basic character. You can also change the colouring of each of the items. So if we go back to the equipment and just go for a basic underwear that's suitable, we'll just try this one here. Some armoured underwear, hunter suit, and add some sort of boots to give her a bit more of a defined look. Try these boots here, and then you can add sort of accessories as well, which is new. We'll add some gloves as well to the proceedings, just to give her a bit more clothing, so she's not completely naked. Right, so she's a blonde woman. Now when you go to colours and patterns, you can then sort of change the skin colour. We're not going to mess too much with that, because you can sort of create some quite crazy looking colours, but you can then change the facial and normal hair. So we prefer a dark haired girl, so we've now changed her to black hair. You can change the eyebrow colours, then you can add sort of face paint and stuff like that as well, change the eye colour to give her a more defined look. So that pretty much wraps up the character creation. You know, there's a few more stuff you can do. You can change your weapons, and what is a new feature is being able to shoot a picture to go on your card. So if we sort of move the camera around, change the pose, something more, there you go, like that. Then we can zoom in or zoom out. You can see the preview in the picture there. You can move the camera, tilt the and then once we've got that, we can then change the background. So look, there's various backgrounds you can choose. This adds a kind of individual touch to the proceedings. So we'll have in a church, and we can choose a frame to go round. So we'll choose a basic sort of picture frame, or even curtains. There you go. And then a front frame, shark mouth, cards. We'll go for the shark mouth, bizarre. And then you shoot the picture, and there's your finished product. And that now becomes your card that people will see against your name. And then we can change a name, and there you go. There's the character creation. Obviously there's a lot more if you experiment with the equipment and choose various headgears and stuff like that, to add a bit more personal touch. But that's about the size of it.